having real fun. But this time around, we are going to be having extra fun with education and information. Talking about education, we're going to be talking football. Mostly, let's say, developing football or developmental football.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is, Kofi made a statement, and I think it caught me to the core. Ya baba beka nipa bi ho asɛm a footballer bi ho asɛm a ase wo bi nhye da na dwen nhye da ma so ye hu ba bia football no ba bia ebi mu so mu ekopie ye a ema ene aye ayi se ya ye ni na ye ni gihun first kran kan tete no wo ball kran na ye se wo ekubolo ene obi akra peneba ama na ball so what yes here. But there's one thing we are forgetting. Kofi Kasembi was say football and what's ye free addition. Education and football has to go hand in hand so that you might be able to blend in the society very well. We bet me about football no too kinda. Intie bia brofo no untimi adapt to tira kro foforo so a usua won kasa. Na won so a wan kro foforo so no, obede hia kasa foforo. So what yes here. Don't let it be a handicap and money may be any way. So today we're going to be talking about, a legend. We're going to be talking about football and how it's developed. We're going to be talking about football and where it started in Ghana and Kasa and where we can take it to. Okay, so Kofi is here and he's done so many years. I'll get him to tell you about it. All right, Kwesi. And I'm Bobo.
Oh, and
referee.
And and when I began the show, I was saying this man that we are going to talk about, Arthur Wharton, is the reason why I think Ghana, Black Star, or Ghana has become a football nation.
Exactly.
Because to have the very first black man to ever play professional football who comes from Ghana is a plus. You can't professional football, the Obiawa team. Yeah, first black man. That's something else.
About Arthur.
Yes.
All right. So who is Arthur Wharton?
Okay, Arthur Wharton. Crassie Bia in 1865. Jamestown. Wow. Nane papa ye British, nane mama ye Fantini. And we said back in the day, people move along the coast. Jomufi Elmina and Omobe settle Jamestown. At Wharton school or Ghana has say or confancipim.
Okay.
Up to the age of 19. And Ufi has say a call Darlington. Nani papa ye sofo. So we call Jamestown see na sorry Methodist Church or Wharton Memorial Church.
Okay.
The Tone Papa. Into a call. I'm on no, na dream so kwakwa ye sofo. But na interest in sports no. Over no, ti no started so bobo. Meka another use actually. Arthur Wharton is the first person ya recording no, the fastest man on the planet ever. The first person to have done 10 seconds dead ever.
Wow.
Google that like na mokano ubehu. Intino from that point no, Anna Onya contract was Sheffield. Sheffield, to say net Manchester United. Top flight. Now we share Titi Hono, even now, Crown being a black person playing in Europe, Airday, now in the 1800s, the Georgian times. Now very, very difficult. For you to be able to break in, no, nature say he excelled. Unimbopa. Now, or your goalkeeper, no, say a winger. Now he's credited. Who said, "Now say a bobo." Na say a cabe 10 minutes na mo de car goalkeepers ni join in attack. Both a goalkeeper about be or no originality in the sense say he was so fast. Say oba na went me and be head the ball na sha na went me and pass ya. By the time ono be drew the goal post no na chese mo drew baby anana usu antics okwa na wakoso goal post
no na other TV
to ball na no the 9 mienu achino. Now set it to Hono Monkey and ne Darky and ne Sano Manning. And he was a trailblazer, not only ball, nor boy or ball rugby or a cycling champion.
Wow.
Over the years, we found out to say Abrofono calculated now 1%. You better say, Obi say, Bibi Nibi, or born a home modern, somewhere around the 80s. And I'm saying third generation nana I call find a Bible be So share Bible no who ne nanane picture no started so bisa questions. So I just information be brave box mu ho. To mo ko fire and I just say started say we came in somewhere around 2009.
Okay.
When I heard the story, now I say no. I mean, this explains why Ghana is such a footballing nation. Because say 1865, we be bobola so born one kusiana abroche or born no otimi true me say that we need to tell the story. And I wish baby I know finu so Jamestown was say no problems be brave. It has one of the highest prevalence of teenage pregnancy in West Africa. Now, so bit me you so be say Eddie bring it a highlighted normal coursework. And if you said that was a good day. So we've been working with an NGO called Street Children Empowerment Foundation. We rescue street kids. And we help, using football as a catalyst to try to encourage them. Say, listen, this is 2021. You have no excuse. So Obifi has said 1865 was able to excel. Then you also need to push. And then we are using that. I mean, we're in touch with the footballers and stuff to see how best that we can help develop Jamestown in his memory. Wow. Because Nipa Bagana, I mean, Prince Charles Bagana or Neya, and they call Jamestown. Because there's British Accra, there's a history there. So we are hoping, we are pushing. So by the end of the year, and we'll set up the first Arthur Wharton Museum and Heritage Center. So all this information can go in there because you have a situation whereby 50 years from now, a Kolabi Bebu Salsa and Hawaii as Samuajan. And Hawaii my Christian. Because in Ghana, we don't keep records.
We don't document.
Just like in your field, there was, Richard Cote, I mean, Edward Fache, Antitina Moses. People have trailblazers. So, send on here and announce who they're too hopeful. Now, how you can develop because you're Africans, you're individuals. Africans, we are brought up as part of the family. And to know your success should also impact others.
Exactly, wow. That is well said. And I caught the part where na Okase, I always say that we don't document. That is our problem. Yes. I've said it over and over. Say your problem, I want to say you keep your records. We don't document a lot of things, and this time we have no excuse. Because
no correct.
Like he said, rightfully, say I'm sheni ya niyama bebre ya ye. Odi na ye ka football ti yenka football wasem. Niyama bebre ya ye footballers no would go down. Obi ebe PM we be a 2050 kra na sabiu. Onim asamwajan onim obi TSC onim abidipele onim a lot of onim polo and all of that. You understand? I had the privilege to live with Polo wherever I saw him and then he's a champ and everything. Yes, because I know Polo. And he had kids that he was training and I see them all the time. You like in the whole doing something. But we didn't know. We don't know them.
But they are trailblazers. There's a Peter Lamte, there's an Amusagbodomoshi. Amusagbodomoshi probably is the most prolific goal scorer Ghana has ever had. Better than a Samoajan. But we don't know. If you know that I think the 62 African Cup, Kwame Nkrumah had to send a helicopter to go and pick him from the Upper East to take him to Sudan or somewhere where Somalia or Sudan where we were playing. And when Ghana played Brazil, as it has played Santos, after the game, Pele was running, looking, people thought, no, Ghana. Sano Amusagbodomoshi. And in a picture because no one who said player be Bobo Sada.
Wow.
He's still alive. He's alive as we speak today. Oko the chroma okrapele picture. And then I'm saying Kofi corner tourist cojinan in China. No mudi. What I'm trying to say is we have to teach our history. If we teach our history now, then we will know where we're going from. I'll give you a clear example. Said about 2 weeks ago, you're winning under 20 World Cup.
Okay.
You're winning under 20 World Cup. Meaning, last group no more winning and no more.
No correct.
2 players are retired. Ransford Osei and I think Adjoa Bedu. Just 10 years down the line, there has to be an underlying problem. We need to look at all these things and use that to develop our game because it is an industry. To say that I'm no can you be an or cobo baller or be a footballer.
No correct.
Be a presenter. Be a lawyer. Be a dietitian. Obi be a photographer.
Me per se or enlighten on this particular area or corner. On them chain. What start here and also Kwame Nkrumah na those times so far Nigeria for some ball Ghana.
Yes.
But some more bar he makes them add up reference saying hockey, basketball and all of that.
Right.
Enlighten us on that.
Right. What I'm trying to say is that we all know that football is like obviously the number one sport.
Okay.
But we can use football to develop the other sports.
Okay.
Uko stadium yesano uko half time na nkofo omo call China kusua acrobatics. Intino half time na half time show no. Omo gymnastics. One course wo kwhwe omo. Who course wo kwhwe ball.
But break no.
Ubetimi. Similarly, musicians are omo area. Omo up and coming. Half time show.
Can perform.
You can use it as a benchmark amomo to perform. We didn't come to watch the music, but because Otihono, we'll say, hey, new talent biba. Now you're here. So what I'm trying to say is that if we use football now, you bet me use football to develop the other sports. Because you know, beyond a ball. There's other sports which are equally important. They say that Mikacho, Arthur Wharton, no true Mika. He did the first world record, the world's first fastest man. So here. Hockey, basketball, baseball, all these disciplines can be developed, but you use your strength. Now they are developing these ones, no. But these things can be done only when they are being done in school.
Yes, we'll come to that educational part. And I had in my mind's eye, how wonderful and exciting it would be. Say, bobo na half time na fe. Kufubia by the race, like 100, and maybe in Accra, a be free Kumasi, and they'll have to compete. And we'll all sit and watch because then everybody, Accra, Nakwesa, America, States in Babiee, and Yedinaya Timo had different people from different places. Yedinaya, Mehapuntino, Yenaya Tikrunim. So you could just imagine, say, that is going on. People will be glued to it. At the end of the day, football, but we will get excited about the race, that too could also, put some light on that thing. That is a wonderful suggestion. I hope that whoever is watching and the important people that are watching the show would consider, Meaning say, Obiajuno hooping, but it's not been put into a so na yenka football and education. Yes, start here, Meka Sembi say, Teteno. Amijidi year pass 1865 Arthur Wharton asemi na oko school on Fansepem.
Sure.
Na ya de two kwan no kra no so no feel kra say okwa di sofo. So because na opapa sofo. But okohu say owo ni way no ope sports.
The natural talent.
Natural talent. A natural talent indeed, because football kwana utimebo for nyama bebre, but obo football pa. Intino tetenen so no ebedu baby wo bobo ana akwese wono kubolo kakra ha wo ya akra bone ye hu wo fia na baby bobo and then asesa.
Yes.
But asesa so no school no so afrim.
Yes. say Africa pe. And there's two factors. The fact say greed about where because school there, uko school, who started class 1 where the 30, I'll be catch on where the 30. It doesn't won't call for half no more call SSS mami for near you when you want to get the right ages now, your school now start to work. But because we don't want to get the right ages, we want to use overage until you be out of school. So and science will tell you say obi oya dey o school be is a good sportsman. And as a sports person, no, sports people they are good friends, say students.
Okay. Because sharp,
you have to. I mean, look at Ronaldo. Obey 15 steps within a couple of seconds. Your mind and your body coordination, no, it is unique. So we have to develop in school sports. So Anna in Kolemu from the ages of about 3 to 14, developmental. And about say when I win and I win and you go to enjoy yourself, recreational. From 14 no one who said, I am so or talent. Is this what you want to do? Then ubeyine feed the developmental partner and start shaping him up as a total footballer.
Right.
So, Yesusano Mimico Association. Ne boy, ne Ray Church. Those days, that was Cambridge. Obia yin na yabo, and it's something I uko school you look forward to. So now Abrofunu took it a step higher. And sana obe bobo being in like a school team no. Na so yeah they were class. So they, class back from pay drop.
They even do it with the basketball.
I remember call Rutgers University of America. Na me both school team. So we grade back from I saw call in front of a panel. Now Coco catch why you should still be in the team when I will grade say back from, because it has to be able to go hand in hand. So
the sportsmen are respected.
Very respected, and they go on to careers.
Yes.
That's why I keep saying. So look at the 2009 squad, just for making an example. When we real ball now, there's other stuff that you, because ball no actually by 37, 38, now career ending. What do you get into? When you have education, then you can decide, I want to go into football management. I want to go into coaching. I want to be a lawyer. Broker. I want to do a law. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a doctor. Then you have continuation. So because of that, we have people from other professions dictating to us in football.
And they do not understand the football.
Because they can't understand where we're coming from.
See, Kofi, what are the various disciplines that I see to me put in place as a country where we are so talented, but yet still, I say you need, so those disciplines now to me document it, to me might go through this particular systems to be able to stand out.
First of all, you need to know what you have. If you're going to train sport, and when you look at sports, sports is not local, it is international.
Okay.
And there's Arthur Wharton story, and not to move away from it, has the racism, an element of racism, because and your racism and kiyenim no. Because I'm sure, sir, you know about Kenyatta, Queen Elizabeth, but we don't know about people who did stuff here. But racism, no, we are feeling it right now. Players who are playing now, no, into part of the education should be say born now be body and you be kwamononi. So be kwamononi, this is what you would likely experience.
Exactly.
And until you build yourself up. But if you look at the other disciplines too, it's similar. We need to teach them right from the onset, because sports builds character. It gives you discipline, them. You know when to train, you know when to sleep, you know what to eat. Well, I say, you know how to behave. Ronaldo to me namkom and yet they me to me. And these things have to be taught. So when we understand it and understand, say it is a whole industry, it's a whole business, then we'll be able to be pragmatic. In the first place, Aden and Kolako school or Munko PE. Most schools even now don't have a pitch. Meanwhile, it is compulsory.
Wow.
It is compulsory. Say every child should have a minimum of 45 minutes of exercise every week.
Every week, yeah.
It is in the GES curriculum.
But we used to have physical education. It was a necessity. Like,
exactly.
You get PEP, and we used to, that day, you actually put on your kids, you bring your kids to school.
They still do.
And then they still do. I don't know what's the...
But it's just that the school is somebody's old house. It's a 5-bedroom house. Because schools are not being planned now.
Just spring up.
Why don't we have a sports university in Ghana still? Other than any sports school.
I have said this before.
Other than John Tay, we had John Tay where unya piepe, ubo instrument, ubo bibi. Other than any school like Yakasa where do pia or bobo and PFE school now or you say, because we don't do specialized stuff. And anytime you try to bring something unique or out of the ordinary, instead of being supported, they kick against it. One of the biggest problems we had is that Arthur Wharton, I said, and sounded Ghanaian. Nambusani said, Jerry Rollins said, sounded Ghanaian.
Alex Crassie.
That's savage. I like it. I like it when people want to get at you in a different some way. Let's go back to Arthur Wharton, where we talk about the foundation, which of course should be that basic thing that is going to elevate a lot of things, a lot of changes, hopefully.
Sure.
And Arthur Wharton Foundation, like you said, rightfully, many just said, when Prince Charles died, I mean, what's what the number is, and I mean, him say, Jamestown, really. Yeah, name to say Jamestown, Honum nonsense, no, baby, na per boxing soon,
Sure.
You know, and we've had good boxers coming out of Jamestown.
Yes.
And see, on football lessons, so better because beach football, the beach soccer, it's coming from there because in Ponano Honum, that they train a lot.
Yeah.
You see, we've had other regions also joining in.
Sure.
Cape Coast and all that. So then, the foundation, what is the core? What's the motive, really, the core?
Okay. The foundation is set up to fight all forms of discrimination and racism in football.
Okay.
But that's just one aspect. The other aspect of it is to use Arthur Wharton's story as a developmental tool for the children of Jamestown and Ghana as a whole, right? So the Arthur Wharton Museum would serve as a place where football be our ball or Ghana, or memorabilia be, who will be our full said that. So we are working with the Museums and Monuments Board,
right,
whereby we would have, for example, we should celebrate Stephen Appiah. See a team here, Stephen Appiah show and a museum whereby Babiee first Stephen Appiah ball, Coco Drew here in the videos, the pictures, inviting it for Abba. So I said, now if we do that and even a fundraiser happens on that night, near the Choco Babiee Stephen, near Coco Astro Turf. And now your Kokoye Center be where kids can go just to play. Because one of the biggest problems now is that the kids have nowhere to go.
You know, no role models.
But you know what I'm getting? I'm actually excited. You know, I'm actually picturing, a museum, a big one where you have all these sportsmen on my yard here. If it's at a word senior friends in museum,
sure.
Though we're talking about him, but also put in,
of course,
all these
everybody. It's just that you soon need this, and you use a name of strength.
That'll be the first.
Now they are building
in Ghana.
Exactly, so that you can also have all the other players who have gone because Babiee, Sunday Ibrahim is still here. Polo is still here. I mean, Razak Timishe go now goalkeeper coach Chanisem. Golden boy.
But do they have documentation for such?
The records and everything.
The records.
Majority almost here share. But you see, say any other countries in the boy. So when you ask them, they have it.
They have. We could equally.
Do you understand?
Get it.
When you ask them, you can get it. So,
but who is in
the foundation?
Yeah.
Before you tell me who is in the foundation, who is Kofi?
Okay. Kofi is 49 years old. Kofi Bawuah is a certified UEFA B coach, a football consultant. I was born to Bawuah and Emilian Safwa. My dad was a Kotoko chairman. My dad is the last chairman who won the Champions League for Kotoko.
Wow.
And during his period, he had Kwesi Appiah, Papa Akon, Haruna Yusuf, all the top players, Opokunti. And, I went to Presec, went to Rutgers in America, came back to Ghana and realized that the footballers that I knew, my heroes, were not doing anything much. And it's because right after football, their careers ended. So decided that then I would go into coaching to see so I can better myself, to see how best. But I also realized coaching at the time. So we went into developmental football, that we wanted to work with kids because we felt to say the foundation had to be strong. So we've worked in Burma camp with 5 Garrison, developing football. We've done some work in Dansuman, trying to develop the Dansuman Community Library. Then the Arthur Wharton Foundation came about. Right, when we heard the story, we felt that, no, this is a gentleman that Ghana needs to know about.
So then, who is a part of the foundation?
Okay, my partner is called Sean Campbell. He's actually the founder of the foundation. He discovered the story in the UK, right? And then I'm his partner here in Ghana. In Ghana, we have, because of lack of funding, mostly volunteers who come to help out.
Okay.
It's now that we are expanding, we need to set up the Heritage Center so that we'll be able to get in more people. So as we're heading towards June, so last year we're going to have launched it, but because of COVID, we couldn't launch it. To this year, we would launch the foundations, the Heritage Center, and then we'll take it from there. We are looking at other avenues, other partners. Last year, we did a partnership with BT Sport, where we showed a video, 155 sports personalities and TV personalities saying Arthur Wharton is number 1. You know, we've had discussions with Marcus Rashford and other people. They all want to come. And you know, Rashford had this educational program during the COVID period whereby he's received an MBE. So we want him to come to Ghana and also help, because sport is education.
Exactly.
You know, so basically that is where we are right now. You know, we are looking to get more people
We must
on board.
congratulate you for the work done. Where is the launch now? If you know, Heritage, the whole thing, where is it going to be? In Jamestown?
We want it to be in Jamestown.
Good.
You know, I want it to be in
now,
Jamestown.
yeah, of course. Where it started, it should start, you know. It should be there. And, you know, we must congratulate, you know, you on that. You know, it's not all about, you know, being successful, but it's about locating a certain problem and making sure that you'll be a part of the solution to that problem. Football, Ghana, career, I can boldly say, and I'm proud of it.
He's the reason why we are.
Ghana, dear. In fact, football has actually placed Ghana on the map. Nyama be break, Ghana tourism. No, people want to come to Ghana. But like Shasha Mali said, he said, I went somewhere and I saw, what's the name of the boxer? Mike Tyson. Yeah. And then when I mentioned Ghana, he said,
like,
oh, Jerry Rollins.
Jerry Rollins.
And then someone else also came and said, what is it? Was it Best Assignment? Somebody else came and said, someone said, Ghana, Black Stars. You know, so football actually puts it on the map. Music does. Yeah. But today we're talking about football, and we're so happy. Say Bibisa ebetimi aba kronim, so that the others will get the opportunity to also, you know, showcase their. I'm waiting for a time where, you know, say Babiee, now they have a whole TV that slides that tells you about their heroes and everything. You know, it should happen here
if
too.
we don't do it, they will do it, and we have to travel overseas to see that.
I mean, when my sister spoke about tourism, my brother, do you know Tema is the center of the earth?
Oh yes.
You know that there's a program. I actually brought it up. I mean, revived it in 2007. The Ghana Greenwich Meridian. Yes, the program. I personally took a letter to the House of Commons, and I brought the British parliamentary team to Ghana to play with the Ghana Parliament with Hassan Ayariga and you know, Sechin. And then they donated £10,000 to SOS in Tema, you know. And we need to develop things around tourism. Why can't we have events in Tema, center of the earth?
It will happen.
You know,
I mean, you've started already. You know.
Thank you to Kofi.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Kofi has done so many years in the industry, and that you forgot to say. And you are trying to be too modest, but you should say how many years?
Done about 20 years.
Thank you. Okay, so he's done about 20 years into the Yenimniaka. Or say and volunteers no na edewomo should give me a contact where someone can actually be, you know, a part of this.
Okay, we have we have a website, but that's the international one. We're setting up the local one.
Okay.
If they want to contact us, they can, you know, either send us an email at thewhartongh.com.
Okay.
Or, you know, playghana.com. You know, I'll leave my number too with you guys if anybody wants to call.
We will definitely do that. So we will put the number across. So we share your social media handles. You be number no. But once also to me, I send email. That's Arthur Wharton GH. Arthur Wharton GH. Okay, to me, I throw now or Eddie in Como. I will not forget into your number now. Definitely check our social media handles and it would be there. This is a good initiative. You're ready. Who be you be launching your baby pa? But you're here now. Wakai because yes, you're Bekai. Yes, you are. And then you know we support. One day you bet me at chance like I said, oh, we were part of that Arthur Wharton thing.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it has actually brought about good things for the footballers and all of that. You know,
to see all the African legends, all footballers, so we know all Africa coming down to Jamestown when you're launching this.
That'd be wonderful. That'd be wonderful.
It would be excellent. And I would like to say thanks to you guys for giving us the opportunity.
Oh, you're welcome.
I would like to also say the British High Commission has been supportive.
All right.
You know, in the work that we've done over the years. And then the Museums and Monuments Board, exceptionally supportive.
Thank you.
Because they realize the importance of history and what we are trying to do. Our doors are open. We are hoping to work with the Ghana Football Association and the National Sports Authority you know, to be able to develop sports within schools.
It will happen. It will happen. The system is working. Yeah. That system is working.
Because of people like that.
Thank you, Kofi. Thank you, Kofi. All right. So we're going. Because I know Kofi idea. So there's a all right. Thank you so much. And then we'll leave the details also. Don't forget to go on our social media handles and get them. Be a part of it. Be a part of something positive. Okay, we'll go for a spot of music. And when we come back, Max Morning continues with Spotlight.
Yeah.